Howdy, Mojave D here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. I have been anticipating this day for a long time. You can see it there in the background, can't you? You know what that is. You all know. I don't. You guys have played it. I have not. One of the bad things about setting this channel up as, old fart, uh, you know, 70-year-old playing blind is that I don't get to watch YouTubes on them. And I have been, I want to see what this game is all about. So let me get my big head out of here and we shall begin. Well, let's fire it up. Let's get my headset on so I can hear it. And I might have to pause here right after we get going um, because to do the settings. Oh, my big head. Yeah, it might be too loud. I haven't fired it up, so I might have to check the settings for sound and volume and all that kind of stuff. But I am so. Um, I feel good. I feel good to be finally getting to do this. I might have to change the position of my head too. So this is a rock star. Oh. Right away on me. Right away on me. I am in. Doing an autosave. Switch profile. Scroll. What am I scrolling? Extra. Oh, I see how they did it. Extras. I'm looking for a settings to adjust sound and stuff like that. So it just says new. What are the extras? Let me look at it. This might be. I just want to look real quick. I should probably. What year is this taking place? Okay. I was looking for a settings. I'm sorry. I should probably. I think maybe. Have social clothes, switch profiles. We're just going new. Sorry about that. I should do all this off camera.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
Hold on. Okay, look. Okay, you guys all, everybody has imprinted memories from your childhood, right? This is, okay, I'll shut up. The squared away yards, the houses, the vehicles. Okay, shut up. It's just, I just love it. And you would see that. You would see what we just saw with the wife kissing her husband goodbye on the way to work. I'll shut up. Oh, pause. No, we want options. We want options. Okay, I'll go through this gameplay on my own probably. Cue music, cue hints, action skip. What is that? What is action skip? I don't want to skip action. Off, on, action skip. I don't know what that means. Cue music, auto, cue hints, visual. We'll just leave it on. Auto skip. They've got the default set to on. I don't see anything with us. Oh, here's sound. Well, here, let's look. Controls. Invert y-axis. No. Aim assist, low. Sensitivity. Aim sensitivity. I don't know. I'll kick it. That's kind of the middle. I'll leave everything on default. Sound. Oh, photo mode. What is it? Oh, here we go. Press LS plus RS to enter photo mode during gameplay. Photo mode won't be available if you are in HDR mode. Well, I'll leave it off. I don't think we need to be taking pictures or making controls. I was looking for any cues up in the screen that I missed. Subtitles. Yes, we want subtitles on. Display. Black and white. Off. Brightness. I think it looks fine. Sound. Ooh, music is up really high. Let's kick the music down a little bit. That's the only thing they're giving me on that, huh? Effects. Dialogue. I probably want that. I'll kick it down. Well, let's keep it up full bore. Effects. We'll keep it up. Sound effects. All right. Camera. Shake on. Automation on. Looks like that's all I can do. Okay, I don't know what buttons do what. We'll find out. So all I did really was turn the sound down.
The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. The city of pioneers. The city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
Okay, why did he say? Okay, now I'm putting on my detective brain. So we're watching all this, and then we get to a college, and they say a city of undercurrents, where everything is not what it seems. That's a clue.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Beautiful. What year was this made?
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Officer needs help at 103 and B.
What? My driver? We're making
Here we go again.
Okay,
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Did I turn the siren on? Driving is in my name. Did I turn the siren on? I don't think we need to be going code 3 here.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
What's... Okay. L to walk.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Okay, hold on.
All right, have it your way.
I need to change the sound. Options. I think it's too loud, don't you? You can turn the music down. Turn the dialogue down. Probably need to turn the effects down. And I have a question. So the detectives, right? The dicks turn it over to the Flatfoot. What are they late for their donut reservation at the donut shop or something? I mean, why wouldn't they continue? Or maybe they got called on something else. I don't know. Okay.
Search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Okay, right away, we have a flashing light in an apartment up top. That's video game giving us a...
Look at this junk.
Help. And they said go all the way to the back wall. So probably...
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Okay, video game telling us we don't need to look in trash cans. Our boy looked over here. Got a newspaper.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
A chime or a magnifying glass indicates objects nearby.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus.
I want to
Cole,
look in a
come
box.
take a look at this.
No, not yet. I want to look in a box. A chime.
We're never going to find it.
Is
It's
that
a
the
waste of
chime?
time.
I just pushed A. L to select an object. A. Newspaper provide backstory on events. I'm okay. Now all of a sudden they're throwing me off the track here. Press A to see the story behind the headline. Shrink says the mind is the final frontier. The human mind, medicine's final frontier. Dr. Harlan Fontaine lecture. Whoa! What did I just do?
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you
We're in the
about.
40s.
battle fatigue, and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances.
Late 40s.
Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
Hypnosis.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Okay, he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. You got the music cues, right? And he's a snake. So, Courtney's and his friend were in World War II. His friend has post-traumatic stress, and he's just kind of zoning out. But this doctor is talking about drugs and hypnosis. And why would such a busy man who has clinics, several clinics around Los Angeles, take on a random guy? And then Courtney's penance, of course, is to be free labor, right? To work in one of his clinics. And his last statement, he's going to kill his friend. This guy's going to kill his friend. Listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Log. I have a log. Well, no, because he said sometimes the best you can hope for is to smooth the path to death. I don't trust this guy at all. All right. See there? Dr. Harlan Fontaine, I would say yes. Given the right set of circumstances, trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. So let's keep going. I've been a sympathetic. You went through a lot together. Yes, doctor. Give me his details. Now, this is a very prominent psychiatrist, and he's just going to take a random client. I mean, he's teaching at the college. He's got 3 clinics, and he sees this kid worshiping him. Be careful about meeting your heroes. Quite often, you'll be disappointed. And he sees an easy mark. Give me his details, and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance for your friend's help, for me helping your friend, is to come and work at one, like a, what do you call those? An apprenticeship. Not an apprenticeship. It's for free. And then Courtney, he's so excited. He's meeting one of his heroes. Is it ever? I can't thank you enough. I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that every physician has patients he cannot cure and for whom he can only smooth the path to death. We have a killer. But my question is, why would they throw that at us now? And that ties into the intro, what they said, about some things aren't always what they seem, and they were showing the college guy. How do I get away from this? Do I take that with me? L to select an object.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
How do I drop it? Okay, my friend, our partner, get away. Our partner wants us down at the wall, and he told us, see the flashing light? That's where we're going, right there. Eventually. Okay, he said don't check trash cans. Come and look it down here. We can look at the trash can later. Let's go to our partner. He led us to the newspaper, so. Whoa, X. I got a thing, X.
What now?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Well, let's look up at where the light is. I mean, the flashing light is our clue. How do I look up there? A, to inspect an object. I need to magnify. What was the clue for magnification? Y, X, B, A. New clue, blood.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay. So we're looking for the murder weapon. If you kill somebody, you're not going to throw it in the trash. Well, there's our clue right there. I mean, they're flashing this. A, to inspect an object. There it is. There it is.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm going to see if I can find a way up there.
That's a 357
All right.
Magnum.
Don't hurt yourself.
So the reflection, it's going to be on this rooftop. We need a ladder. Let's follow our partner. Video game help. Video game.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Drain pipe.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
That's too easy. Why would you chuck it up on a rooftop? And why would the detectives not see that? Why would you chuck it up on a rooftop? Okay, number one, you're gonna kill somebody. You're gonna chuck the murder weapon up on a rooftop.
How you doing, Cole?
You're gonna
Found it yet?
Shut up, partner. I'm talking. You're gonna. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's got a chime indicator.
I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
I know that gun. L to manipulate an object. It's a fancy one too. This is an expensive gun. Well, that looks like
Smith & Wesson.
Probably
serial
dope needles around here as well.
S71893.
with a pearl handle, pearl grips. Okay, couple of things. See, I'm playing detective here. Couple of things. Number one. Okay, so we're dealing with somebody with money. That's an expensive gun. What year are we in? It's after World War II. It's got to be late 40s or early 50s, like when I was born. Anyway, so this is somebody with money, and you don't use that gun to kill somebody. You probably don't use a gun like that at all. That's a collector's gun. That's a display gun. That's something that you're building your collection and putting like rare expensive guns on. That's an expensive gun. That's not something that you're gonna pick to go shoot somebody with and then discard it, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a little break here. I'm loving this. I'm gonna take a break, man. Smoke them if you got them. I'll be right back. Okay, I went and watched that back, and it's way too loud. I turned it down. I hope it's better now. We'll test it here in a second. But I got to say a couple things, man. Okay, we got this solved. I mean, listen to me. Well, the game, made it really easy. Obviously, we're in a tutorial kind of thing here. The clues. I mean, our partner led us to the newspaper, which led us to something else. I guess that's going to be a crime we got to get in on later. But he's a flatfoot. He's a patrol officer. He's not a detective. So I'm assuming we're going to level up, right? Anyway, so and he's really eager. I like it. He's an eager beaver. Cole is an eager beaver, man. Like when he asked the detective there, who went off to have a donut, instead of finishing his job, turned it over. He said, when we find a guy, and then what? Right? And then what? He's an eager beaver, man. And he wants to be in on the whole investigation. That's more exciting than what he's doing. Or it interests him more than what he's doing. I shouldn't say it's more exciting, because what he's doing is an exciting job too. But he was, and the guy just said, you turn it over to us. That's what you do, you bonehead. Anyway, you're out. You're just doing my grunt work for me. Okay, so, but here's the thing. We got this. Except the sucker, Cole. Do you see that, man? He just put that gun in his fist. I mean, he just put his. I don't know the history of law enforcement and when fingerprinting became a deal, but modern day police officers are not going to do that. They're not going to, finger the gun, like get their handprints, their fingerprints all over that gun. But we don't need them. We don't need them because we have a very distinctive gun. It's probably nickel plated. We know it's a Smith & Wesson 357 with a pearl handle. Now it could be stainless steel. It's hard to tell from the look, but if you're gonna put a pearl handle, pearl grips on there, you're probably gonna nickel plate it. This is somebody with money. So if he's a killer, he's probably a mob boss. But if he's a mob, none of this makes sense. The gun doesn't make sense. If he's a mob boss, he's not gonna do the killing. He's gonna have one of his other people do it, and he's certainly not gonna give him a gun like that to do it with. And and if they did, he would at least get a file and file off the serial number. So we have a very distinctive gun with it separates it from all the regular Smith & Wesson 357s, and we've got the serial number, so we know who the owner is. And the other thing that doesn't make sense, though, is that the shooter would throw it up on a roof like that. No way. Well, he wouldn't use that kind of gun anyway. He'd use a throwaway gun. He'd use an untraceable gun. And 2 bullets to the head with a 357 Magnum makes absolutely no sense at all. The first bullet to the head, and the guy you just shot goes straight down. I mean, right now, straight down. I mean, in less than a second, he goes straight down. There's no need for a second round. That's ridiculous. But okay, I better stop doing what I'm doing. I'm solving a crime right here. All right, let's see where it goes with it. I turned the sound down. Let's check it. It might still be. It was really loud. I'm sorry. I'll get it right eventually. And I'm still, all the cues that they give you off the bat, I'm not, it's too fast for me to read them. Can we go back? Yeah, there it is, and he's got his hand all over it. But he's showing good finger discipline, so he's been trained. He's been properly educated about it. He doesn't have his finger on the trigger. A, to further investigate.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
That's what I said. 2 rounds fired. You can see the firing pin holes in them. Put it down. Why are we taking it with us?
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Well, yeah, we need to keep the gun. Find clues. Press to open notebook. Oh, okay. Notebook. Upon reflection. Scooter Payton. He's the Vic. Dumb. LT or RT when reviewing entries. LT. Person of interest are listed by name. RT. Blood stain. A to select. Press L or A to select. Blood splatter stains. Recessed doorway on alley floor. Smith & Wesson revolver. Crime scene. Smith & Wesson revolver, serial number 571893. 2 rounds fired. B to back out. Each recovered clue is sketched and cataloged. So that's all we have. That's all we have. Back out. Clues, locations, people. Scooter, Negro, male murder victim, shot twice point blank. No way. No, once and he's done. Once and he's down. I get the second job would have to be if he's on the ground, and you wouldn't need that. Review evidence. Okay, let's go back. So can I move my pencil around? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta learn the controls. Okay, so that's murder suspect. Tall Caucasian male described by witness. Male. Review evidence. Okay, we've done all that. This is all we can do. Detective Floyd Rose. Detective Floyd Rose, brown. Eyes, 42. Brown hair, male. Homicide investigator, first on scene. And can I move my pencil around? Okay, I think we've got all this. So, let's get out of here. I think I've gone through everything. Locations. And that's crossed out. Why is it crossed out? Because we did it. Intuition. Intuition points are gained as you earn experience and rank. Yeah, we're going to level up. Use intuition points to aid your investigation. Rockstar Online Social Services. Who cares? Rockstar, gotta get yourself in there. Intuition points. I can't move the pencil around. Case objectives. Oh, look at all this. Ambulance shooting. I didn't see this. Investigate the scene is crossed out. Ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial. I've been there. I've been on that road. The warehouse district. That's, yeah, all through there. By the river. KGPL. Who's KGPL? Called 16 William requesting an evidence search. 16 William is a detective car out of Central. The homicide squad are in attendance. Must be a dead-end call or they would never pass it on. Well, they're idiots. Is that all we can do here? I think it is. Okay, so what are we doing now? We got to slide down the pole. I mean... Yeah,
we have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
All right, we're not stopping. We're not stopping. He's going on with the investigation. He's really going above and beyond here. Hold on a second, because I think that's still too loud. Sound. We'll turn it down. We'll turn it down two more. So we're not going to get to check around here. Well, we don't need to. We don't need to do anything else. We're good to go. Can we run? How do we run?
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging.
A chime.
The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Was there a
Such
chime?
a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
That's a chime.
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Yeah. Okay, there would be a whole bunch of blood down there too. Okay, so that was just chiming on something we already did. So LT makes him run. Let's get to the car. Oh God, I have to drive. I'll get fired if I have to drive. I'm gonna go in the passenger side. Dude, partner, drive for me. Oh, he gets in the passenger side. You sucker. Oh, why? What was the Y about? Y to enter the vehicle. And next time I'm going to go to the passenger side and push Y. Can I do that? LT or RT when retrieving entries to turn the page. Gun store. Yeah, that's where we're going. Is it going to like give me where the gun store is? Am I going to know where the gun store is? I'm not getting like a yellow marker or anything. Do I have to, oops, log? No, I don't want the log. I want, I don't want that either. I want, this. Case objectives. Investigate the gun store. How do I select that so that it tells me where the gun store is? I don't know where the gun store is, guys. Can I zoom out on the map? I don't know where the gun store is. How am I supposed to know where the gun store is? Four-way stop. Is it right or left? How am I supposed to know? I'll take a right. How am I supposed to know where the gun store is?
Continue to respond, King.
Is there a way to track? I mean, they're going to give me a tracking for it? A stick in your lane, Cole.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another assignment here, Central?
How am I supposed to know where the gun store is? Okay, I'm obviously getting something wrong. Case objectives. Okay, crossed off automatically. Okay, how do I? What I want to do is track it on the map. I need objectives. Okay. I need gun store. Press LT or RT when reviewing entries. Okay, what I'm trying to get. I need. I don't know if it's this way. Sitting at a red light. How do I know where the gun store is? I was trying to do a U-turn. Okay. I'm gonna mess up this nice shiny police car. giving me any like, you know, a yellow line, a red line, something. Let's go back to where we were. Gun store. He said it was nearby. That's all I have. There's a liquor store. How am I supposed to know where the gun store is? I'm just supposed to like find it by accident? Why did the siren come on? Because I ran a red light? How do I turn that thing off? Does the siren come on automatically? I didn't do anything except accelerate. I have no idea where the gun store is. Did he give me a street? We have the siren on. We can blow it. We can blow through the intersection. Did he give me a street and I missed it? Driving is going to be a major problem. Did he give me a street? Did my partner tell me what street it was on? And I didn't hear. I didn't. So I have to like look at the map and just know. I don't know. A gun store. Guys, this is wrong. I need something. There's a bar. The liquor store.
Yes, our frequency 2 stand by.
That was close. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a major adventure, me driving. I was going to see if that triggered the siren, running the red light. I don't know where the gun store is. He said around the corner. That's all I remember him saying. So like I just drive. This is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. Go back and watch the video so I can hear what my partner said about the gun store. And he asked him if he knew if there was a gun store in the area, and he said, yeah. Is that it? McMurtry. It's a sports shop, hardware. Yeah, driving is going to be an adventure. Hardware sports shop. I mean, sometimes, you know, sports shops sell guns. Well, I'm sure we're looking for something that says gun shop. This is stupid. Why would I not get Alameda? I'm on Alameda. Fireproof. Well, let's go that way. I have a train coming, of course. I've driven these roads in real life. Not as badly as I'm doing now. Okay, look. This is stupid. Stupid not to get a some kind of. I never lived in LA, but I've had friends and family who did, and so, you know, visiting. Okay, we gotta make a left. I don't care. I'm trying to find a gun shop. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I got a red light. I gotta stop.
105 North Avenue.
I gotta stop. Map. Oh, we have a map. Crime scene. There we go. That's how you do this. All right, that's how you do it. Destination. So now we have a mark on it. Is that gonna help me? It just gives me a flag. Do we have a turn signal? I can't flick a turn signal. Look, he's turning the wheel. You see him turning the wheel when I'm trying to turn on the turn signal. He's flicking the wheel. Okay, what we need to do. Okay, so that was a hard thing to do. Why does that happen? Why does it do that? I don't know that I'm doing anything to cause that to happen. Down the street. Hi. Slowing down for the red. So that's it. You just get a marker. Whoa. It's legal to turn right in California. It's clear. How do I get to the names? Hey, is there a way to like expand the map? Oh, sorry, dude. Get out of the way. I'm sorry. I was looking at the map in the bottom left. I wasn't looking at the road. I've got my siren on, y'all. Move. Drugstore. Hi. Whoa! Well, once you get swerving, you just keep swerving, don't you? Got the siren on. There it is. Ha! Oh, this is going to be crazy. Oh, my God. Oh, what do? I go in. Gold-handled doors allow you to enter.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips.
I told you.
Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
No, it won't.
These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
It's about something bad, right? You got 2 cops in your store. Oh, hey, open.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
How do I move? 27 nickel chip walnut. We're looking for a 27. A pearl, that's it. This is it. 57, well, that's it right there. That's it. That's it. That's it. 571-893.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Okay. I am not driving.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home.
I'm getting in.
Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
It worked!
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Schroeder's apartment. Okay.
7825, code 6.
Yeah, okay, we're going to the apartment. Okay, back out. I need map. Okay. Is there a way to zoom in or legend, case location, crime scene, player. Where's his apartment? So I got to just do this. There's got to be an easier way to do this, guys. Okay, so, RT zoom. That's it. That's it for the. Oh, there we go. So this is Schroeder's apartment. So I need to come out of here, take a hard right, and then cross the river, and then left. Okay, got it. So, except I think I'm facing the wrong way. Right? Okay, man, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna take a break because I don't. How do I? I'm going to have to do all the driving. This is going to get expensive for the city because I am doing a lot of damage to taxpayers' vehicles and buildings. All right, let's get... I think I have to turn around, though. Map. Oh, ears. Yeah, I think if we look at this... oh, RB, low. Boom. Can I track? Can I put a legend? I can't put a track on it. Can I? Okay. But I believe we're facing the wrong way. The vehicle is facing this way. So we gotta flip a U-ey and take a right on 4th Street. All right. It's a hard right, so that's got to be enough. I should put my glasses on. Stop. Yeah, we're there. Right on 4th and all the way down to this street before the curve. Okay. All right. No blinkers. It must be in California. Taking a poke at you Californians. Now we just stay on 4th. We don't need to turn it over. Let's make sure. Where am I? Where am I? I wonder where I am. I should be on 4th Street. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, no, we can just keep going straight all the way. We don't need to turn.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
He's right out of the Marine Corps. Right? Hey, buddy, I got the right of way. You're gonna get it. Map? How close are we to the turn? Where are we? Oh, we're a long ways. The turn is way up. Oh, we got to cross the river. Obeying the law, stay down, I'm stopping on red, and we're not in emergency, we're not in a code 3 situation. Man, I remember the first time I went code 3, I was not a cop. I was working for an ambulance company, private ambulance. I was training to be an EMT. And since I was the new guy, I should tell the stories. I was the driver. You want the certified EMTs, taking care of the injured in the back. So I was drove. The first time, we went code 3, like this. We just went code 3. Why did we go code 3? It's quite an adrenaline rush. That's all I'll say. It's quite an adrenaline rush. Everybody slow down for it. Is this a street you want to turn? Yes. Thank you, Rich. No, we wanted to go one more street. Hey. So every time you do a maneuver like that, the siren's going to come on. I needed to turn down a side street. Why am I running the siren? Well, here, let's park on this side. Is that my destination? Keep running the siren. All I just had to do was go forward a little bit more. Moxley's. Saving. Autosave is going. What I do, I just walk across the street. Right have to get run over. Well, we don't want the shoe store? Okay, they said, gold knob, so I should be able to go in here. Inspect the mailboxes. Schroeder, number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Got it. A little bit of Resident Evil staircase here, the original one. And we're right there.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Yeah, I thought so. No, the gun's been stolen.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff and ride.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Hey. LT.
You ready, tough guy?
Good punch. Oh, LT to block.
You start it. I'll finish it.
Down. That won't go down. Why? To perform a grapple. Okay. Grapple. I'm pushing Y to grapple. trying to teach me how to fight. I'm blowing it. Let's get him out of the corner. Grapple him. Grapple. I'm trying to block. What's the block? LT or?
Ralph, you all right?
Knocks him out.
I'm fine. I hardly
The
felt
grapple didn't work. I was pushing one.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Well, let's look in the drawer first. Search. A to further investigate. Artie Rosenberg, 9446. 50, is that a 50? $50? $9.11, $20, $40. These are dates with probably bets. This guy was a bookie. What? The
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
We got a dirty cop.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Oh, so we got a, well...
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
I might have to censor this.
You picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units at 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised suspects are armed and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous. I didn't get there quick. Am I driving? I am controlling traffic. I didn't know I was controlling it. Got the siren on, guys. You better get... Oh! Right there, bank robbery.
Guys, the cops are here. We gotta move it.
Am I okay. Shut up. How do I press A to open what? How do I shoot? up there.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
I was on it.
LAPD, put down your weapon.
I hit him. And I walked out.
Stay down.
Officer down. Okay. It's really hard to aim. It's too sensitive. A to open trunk, retrieve weapon. How do I aim? Let me aim. Pop up again. Pop up again, sucker. Pop up.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Pop up. How do I get out?
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down.
RB.
Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there.
How do I run?
Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
We'll cut you in half. I'm getting hammered here, Phelps.
Oh, two. Machine gun up top.
Stay in cover.
Why can't I aim? I gotta break cover to aim.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Okay, that's a funky
Lieutenant
mechanism.
Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Okay, that was gotta change the sensitivity on that. Marine Corps flashback.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
I don't think he's concerned about his future. I think he's just by the book. He's a by the book kind of guy and take responsibility kind of guy.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
He's driving.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourself.
Why, you...
Oh, the old guy is spry, huh?
Hiding in the alley!
Whoa! Jumped that chain link fence.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Okay, ready to go, partner?
Stop now or I will shoot.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Shoot at your own partner.
I don't want to do this, Wendell.
Am I controlling this? guess I don't even know.
Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
Hey,
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it.
this guy's in shape, I'll tell you that. I mean, he might be balding, but he's in shape.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I've done my time.
He didn't go this way. I lost him.
You assholes already screwed me once.
I lost him. Run. I lost him.
It's over, Bowers.
Where is he? I lost him. Suspect escaped. Alright, we gotta do it again. I lost him.
Wendell Bowers, stop! LAPD!
You people show yourselves.
Look at him go over this fence.
He's hiding in the alley.
I was ready for it that time.
Bowers, hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot.
Hey, are you gonna shoot with me this
I won't
close?
tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire. You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Stay on him. Stay
Get
on
down
him.
from there right now.
Here's
Give it
where
up,
I lost
Wendell.
him. No, this is where he kicks me in the face.
Stay the hell away from me.
I'm gonna let him get some distance so I don't get kicked in the face. And don't lose him. That's what happened. The camera got off him and I didn't see where he went.
There's no way I'm going
Far
back
behind
inside.
This is where I don't know where he went.
I've done my time.
Oh crap, I see where he went. No, 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 no!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Run! He jumped on that crate.
It's over, Bowers.
Where'd he go? Crap. He was an Olympic athlete.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Bowers. Oh, man. Clothesline.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
How do I punch? I forgot how to punch. I can't punch. I don't know how to punch.
Come on then, pretty boy.
How do you punch? I need help.
It's
A to punch.
Persistent little shit, aren't you?
How do I block? X.
Uniform
X
makes you
blocks.
feel tough,
X
does it?
is the block. X is the block. A. X is the
Boyfriend's
block.
not around to help you out now.
X. X. I don't know how to this guy. I can't fight.
Are you fighting or flirting?
I'm trying to fight. I can't.
You picked the wrong day to fuck with me.
Officer down. Okay. X to block. A to punch.
Looks
That's all
like
I
we've
get.
got the place to ourselves.
X. I can't punch. I'm pushing A. He will not punch. I'm pushing A. He won't punch. He just won't punch.
Persistent little shit, aren't you?
I'm pushing X. He won't block. He's not doing a damn thing.
That
I'm
uniform
pushing
makes
A.
you feel
I'm pushing
tough,
X.
does it?
And I'm just getting my. He's just punching my lights out. A. X.
Boyfriend's not around to help you out now.
X. I'm pushing X to block. It doesn't do anything.
Are you fighting or flirting?
I'm pushing A and nothing's happening. A! See, look, nothing happens. Watch this. X!
Picked the wrong day to fuck with me.
I can't get anything going
Come
on.
on then, pretty boy.
X! I pushed X! X is supposed to block.
Persistent little shit,
And
aren't you?
he's not responding to anything I'm doing. He's not. X isn't working. A isn't working.
How you
have to
doing,
hold
Wendell?
LT.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely.
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time.
Hold LT.
Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Yes, I did. But you have to hold LT. I was just hitting X and A and nothing was happening. You have to be holding LT while...
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Okay, so we had to,
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Okay. I needed a break, though. Hold on, before we go on, I need a break. Because I'm flustered because I didn't understand. You have to be holding LT, and then you can do the A and the X. I was doing the A and the X. It wasn't doing anything, and then you have to figure it out. Oh, hold down LT. So it's just a matter of learning the buttons. I'll be fine. But I'm going to take a quick break, man. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And we can see that he is a straight-laced, by-the-book kind of guy. I mean, he's by the book, and I like that. And I'll be back. I just need a break to clear my head from that stupid fight that I shouldn't have had any trouble with. But I just wasn't holding. Got to hold down LT the whole damn time, then you can do your XA. I'll be right back. Okay, I calmed down. I was thinking that, the controller was broken or the game was glitched or something. Turns out it was me. It was me not holding down, not knowing that I was supposed to hold down L1. I know they probably told me that at some point, but I didn't. Anyway, let's go. Let's get back.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole.
Hey.
You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
Okay, what happened? I missed something. So somehow was it their different personalities that got them to separate, or did we get some kind of promotion I didn't check on? Because he was in a car with somebody else. All right, let's get.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
New objective: search the crime scene.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Shoes. Examine the dead body.
Broad daylight. A crowded street.
Got something flashing back there by his head. Examine his head and arms. Inside his coat. What do we have? L to scroll documents. G. Galletta. Or Galletta. $52. Pearl earrings. C. Galletta. It's making the payments. So she's making payments, or he is making payments on
C. Galletta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay. So, been paying on it for a year or more. And P. Martin is the one receiving it, with the exception of Gagliardi, who received the payments a couple of times. We got to find out who C. Galetta is.
All right. Okay. Yes, it's a dead person.
So why does he have the receipt? I wanted to keep that. Can I keep this? I didn't want to put it back. Is there a way to... We need this evidence. It just goes back in. Okay. L to select a body part. So here's a receipt. L to... Okay, I'm trying to... Let's look at his head. To exit the inspection. Okay. His other hand. Why are we doing this? He's been shot. Okay. So, I saw something shining over here. Let me see. Oh, casings. Bullets. Casings.
Shell casings.
Shell casings.
These look like 32s.
Well, wait.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
How many? Cigarette butts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shell casings. Talk to the people. I got the controller vibrating. A to inspect an object. Controller vibrating. What do we got? Oh, murder weapon. L to manipulate an object. Hold when camera zooms slightly to allow to zoom in.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. I need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Do I keep that?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
This guy?
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
And I thought this was such a nice area.
Some guy?
Hey, I think I see a body.
Yeah, do you? Give me any more on this? Okay, is there a guy over here? You. X to talk?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
I knew it wasn't safe around here.
Can we ask him some more questions?
He's to be indecisive. Now, I'm not so sure.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
So, we just got a tutorial. None Bush! Oh, yeah. We just got a tutorial on how to talk to people.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
Ah.
Clovis Galleta.
C. Galleta. Can I move the questions are listed?
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch.
I don't know what
I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Need to judge. If you think the witness is lying and you have proof, choose accuse. I don't think she's lying, but she isn't telling us. She isn't telling us. Good cop, bad cop, accused. That's it. Well, look at her. She's hiding something. View notebook. I want to talk to her about this. L, scroll questions and evidence. Okay, where's, gosh darn it. Good cop, bad cop, accused. Well, she's hiding something. I'll hit bad cop because we need to get to what she's hiding.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
Okay.
A man is dead, Miss Galleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer.
Incorrect.
Downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Okay. She won't say another word to you.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better get the store closed up.
Well, I was just trying, I mean, so I had to go good cop on that? Can I go back? Restart. Your overall progress will be retained, but the current investigation will be restarted. Yeah, let's try that again. I'm learning. I mean, you don't think, I don't know
For
what...
every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up.
What is
Gets you
bad
recognized as the shining new star of the squad.
That's too general. That's too
The case that you
vague.
solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
We heard the shots. A bunch of them. All right. I'll speed through all of this.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We need to talk to.
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Yeah. Then our old partner shows up. I don't
Okay,
understand.
stand further back and move along.
Why
It's
we're
your
not
choice,
together.
but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole.
Good cop, bad cop.
You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Okay, we can speed through this. We don't don't need to do anything else. Need to check on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells.
Shell casings.
32
These look like
caliber.
32s.
Then we found a gun in the trash can. And there we go. The controller lets you know because it vibrates.
FN Brown. Serial number 01138.
1138.
I need to run it by a gun store.
You have to
Eagleson's
hold
gun
L
store's a couple blocks from here.
just right to get it to magnify. And these guys didn't know anything. It was a guy in a red shirt. Examined the dead body, already did. My controller vibrated again.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Oh, well, I need to get the, I need to talk to him to get the tutorial on how to talk to people.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Phelps, you have a
Clear
witness.
this area immediately.
Speak to her before the homicide squad
Okay,
arrive.
He's not going to give it to me again. So this time,
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
okay, this time, I can't move the pen. I can't turn any pages. Questions are listed on the right.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back.
Observe closely
I was angry.
whether or not
I
they're
walked
telling
in
the
front.
truth.
I heard shots.
She's telling the truth.
I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
She's telling the truth. If you think the witness is lying, you have proof, choose accuse. She's not lying. To accuse a witness, you will need to present evidence. Okay, I'm not going to do that. But see the way she's looking around. Okay, well, we definitely aren't going to accuse her of lying. She's not lying, but she's not telling us everything. So I got to make sure I hit A.
And don't know who shot Gage or why.
Correct.
No, officer.
Misleading.
A man is dead, Miss Galleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police
Still wrong.
officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out!
Yeah, okay.
Get out right now!
Okay, same
Send in
result.
one of the other policemen
no
if
matter
you
whether
must.
I hit A, B,
but I
or-
won't say another word to you.
Okay, what if we accuse her? It was prompting me to accuse her of lying. I don't think she's lying. She just
For
isn't
every
telling us
cop,
everything.
there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho,
Sorry.
and get up and go to make you
But
stand
I
out
gotta-
from your
I-
average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
I need to know what good cop, bad cop, and accused does. I don't. 'Cause I don't-
LAPD,
it doesn't
could you
make
stand clear of the
sense.
body,
It's
please?
not- they're too
Has anyone called an
general.
ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting
It's a
then.
different
We'll get a
beat.
perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay. New objective, search.
Everybody
crime
stay
scene,
back.
not
Let us do our
shoes,
job.
Examine the dead body.
Broad
Make sure
daylight,
we're not missing
crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
something. Inside his jacket. Okay. Am I missing something? So she is the She bought the pearl earrings. She's making payments for a year. The other
C.
names on there.
Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
I didn't do anything to bring that his comment up like that. It just did it. Okay. Those are the only things I can point to are his two hands and his head. There's nothing else to do.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Then we get the vibrating controller.
Shell casings.
Okay.
These look like 32s.
Okay. Then we found a gun. I gotta hold it just right to get it to zoom in.
I found Browning. Serial number 01138. I need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay. Eagleson's.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
Wow. I'm trying to imagine you with a personality. Dude. Is this guy drunk or something?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Okay, now.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Okay, so I can't accuse her without proof. So, an A and B didn't work.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Person of interest updated. Okay, what am I not doing? I want to review evidence. Questions are listed on the right. Shoe store clerk, eyewitness to murder. Review it. Shooting. L to scroll questions and evidence. Okay, but that's not... Can I move the pen? I'm trying to look for a way to get... She's nervous. She's holding back. Clicking on these doesn't do anything. XAYB. Eyewitness account.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry.
You will not need to
I walked
judge
in
whether or
front.
not they are telling the truth. You will need to judge.
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
If you think the witness is lying, you have proof. What's the only thing we didn't do? Good cop, bad cop, accuse. View notebook. Can we ask her about anything? Can't ask her about the vouchers? I can't ask her anything? View notebook. I want to ask her about the voucher. I can't do anything except this. If I accuse her...
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Okay, but see, you see why I didn't do that. Because our friend outside said, don't accuse anybody unless you have proof. Well, I guess we do have proof, don't we? Layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and
There's
another.
something more. There's more.
Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
That is not motive. I need more details.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so
I
loud.
need her to say 5. Or do I? If you think the witness is sincere, choose good cop. Okay.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was
We're
one
getting
bang,
somewhere now.
and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
That's what I needed. Okay. Possible... murder suspect.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did.
Okay.
Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
If you think the witness is lying, but you lack proof, I have proof. I don't want to fail this. Bad cop.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta.
Ooh!
Is that what you want?
I got lucky.
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
There we go. We need motive.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
What?
A lot of people do.
What?
It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my
rank?
Never mind.
Lord, one intuition.
Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
I'm sorry, I was talking over her. But, okay. We marked on the map, making them easier to find.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better get the store closed up.
Well, so... I'm confused. Okay, so... where does the receipt come into play? Hold on. I need to think here. So what are we doing? Cutscene.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
He's taking his old
Tate,
partner with him.
Maintain the perimeter.
And this guy's gonna get back and be partners? Oh, I have to drive. He gets in. Can set any location. Press A to go to locations page. Set as destination. It's behind me. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. You know, I'm terrible at this kind of. Okay, so which way are we facing? Until I get used to it, I can't tell which way the car is facing. We need to flip it around again, or we can just go around the block, I guess. We can just go around the block onto Flower Street. I've been on Flower Street, down 5th Street. It's just cool to see. All right, we'll just take a right on Flower and take a right on 5th. So, hold on. Let me look at the map. I'm just really bad at this kind of stuff. So we took a right on. Oh, there we are. Oh, we turned on Hope Street. I didn't even go there. So 6. Oh crap. So okay. So we got to take a right on 6th. And then left on Main. Too long, he goes into reverse. Okay, hey, move. Why did he stop on a green? Is it because my siren? Is it because I don't know what made the siren come on. I don't know what made the siren come on. I'm looking for Main Street. What makes the siren come on? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing to make that happen. I'm pushing the LS. LS makes it come on. All right. Got that figured out. My thumb is just heavy. You know, I'm steering with my with LS, and if I press too hard with my thumb, it brings it up. Brings up the siren. It. It's right there. Okay, Eagle Sense. Oh, this is a gun store. I thought I was going to,
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division.
Why'd I come here?
We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name.
That's where I thought I was going.
Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Okay, so I
Thanks for your help.
I marked the gun store instead of Mr. Kalu. So I need Hartfield's. And I am facing the right way. I just need to take a left on Broadway. I should probably put my glasses on so I can read the street signs. Broadway, right? I can't read the sign. Oh, I'm back to where we had the I'm lost, man.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Okay.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
He's. Why is he running? Why?
Kalu, get back here!
He's Kalu. He said no. He said no. He's in the back. Gotta catch an arm. R to A. What? I don't want to shoot the guy.
Too late, Kalu.
Hey. Don't shoot him. Why would they prompt me to shoot him? It's a last resort.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
There's no reason to shoot him, and the dang gang prompted me to shoot.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
You know what buttons to hit.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Options are terrible.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
I like this guy.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Okay. This isn't hard. We need a motive. What's hard is the
Has my
options
lawyer
they
arrived
give
yet? I want
you
to see
are
my
so
lawyer.
Fake.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You ran. You lied about being who you are, and then you ran from us. Careful use of intuition can lead. LB, intuition. See, it just says good cop, bad cop, accuse. See, look at him, look at him, look at him. He thinks he's got us. Look at him, look at him, look at him. What does I don't know what LB does. View notebook. Okay, clicking on these doesn't do anything. I can't say, look, man, we got you the gun. We got you your gun. So viewing us. Okay. See, well, we got to go bad cop. What we need from him is a confession. We need a motive. We don't have a strong motive why you would do this. Okay, LB. Remove an answer. Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs in interviews. Remove answer. Remove answer. Okay, that's not going to help me. Well, I gotta go either bad cop or accuse, because he's hiding something. I'm going to accuse.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
I sure can.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl?
Yeah.
You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
So possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject.
What?
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
What?
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. The pencil went to possible religious motives, and I just clicked on it, and it went here. These are too vague. You need a specific direction, a specific path for your questions, and these are so vague. And see, look at his eyes. See, look what he's doing. He's still acting like he's got us. Like he's got one up on us. He thinks he's safe. Bad cop.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher?
Ooh,
you and that
he's
stuff Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett
whatever
Gage.
that means.
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Wow. So, the ticket was...
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
We got promoted. Suits. We're going to work with a suit. Okay. Saving. It's doing an autosave. My head's blocking it. You can't see me. Los Angeles Police Department pass. Patrol complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion for every assignment. A sound investigative technique, service weapon, proficiency, peak physical condition, keen interrogation. Okay, but here's the thing. That was luck. I mean, you don't have specific enough choices. Good, bad, accuse. So the ticket was, this guy's hypersensitive about his ethnicity, about, they're saying religious motives. He's not a religious man. It's just, it was, anti-Semitism. He's very, very, that's a raw nerve with him. And the guy he shot had been blocking him in the Chamber of Commerce or whatever it was on every move as he was trying to advance his business. And so the guy was doing that because the guy he killed, hates Jews. And so that was the hot button. But I had no way of knowing that. All I did was go bad cop, first we changed the subject and then came back to the bad cop. Changed the subject, boom, boom, boom. I mean, it worked, but it's very, very easy to get that wrong. They don't make it there needs to be more options in there. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm having a great time, you know that. But that's there's just it's too vague. Your options are too vague, and it's just too easy to get the wrong answer. Now, I won't be doing that going forward like I did with the with Galetta. See, Galetta. The only reason I did all that because I had to know what A, B, and C do. I need to know what does good cop do, what does bad cop do, what does accused do. It turned out accused was the thing to do, which is weird because our partner said, "Now don't be accusing anybody if you don't have enough evidence." And then the receipt that we got in his pocket didn't even come into play. So it's just a little too vague. I would like it like more fine-tuned options. We're going to end the episode there. We got promoted. It's auto-saving behind my face. You can't see it. The driver's seat. No! Please, no! I don't want to drive. I'll get myself. Is that me? Is that Cole in a suit? Remove all personal items. But I like the fellow with the Irish accent, whoever he is.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
I like our new partner. But I gotta end the episode.
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division, welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Okay, so he's going to teach us. New objective, investigate PE Freight Depot, abandoned vehicle. But there's not a way to save. Hopefully it'll come back to this. I'm going to end the episode here. So take a quick break. While I collect my thoughts about all of this, besides me loving everything except that the interrogation thingamajig that we already talked about. They give you ABC. What the hell? Anyway, take a quick break. I'll be back to wrap it up. Okay, so now that I've had some time to think about it, I've sat outside there for a few minutes and thought, I can walk back my criticism of the good cop, bad cop accused. The reason I was flustered about it was because you had to accuse Galetta, the clerk in the shoe store, in order to get information. But with the second guy, instead of accusing him to get a confession out of him, we hit X, which was bad cop. And it didn't make sense to me, but now it does, I think. You let me know if I'm off track here. Accused worked with her because we had the receipt for the pearl earrings. Now, we never did find out how that all played in, but because we had evidence to accuse her, we could. Accused wouldn't have worked on Kalu because we didn't have evidence. We needed a motive. So being a bad cop, well, actually changing the subject got him a little off balance, but he was still really smug. Like, you don't have anything on me. And we couldn't go to, it's your gun. I mean, I tried. So that was a little sloppy, but simply by agitating him, he lost his cool. He lost his temper, and we got the motive and basically the confession. So it's going to be difficult. Now, I'm not going to do what I did with Galetta going forward. If I make the wrong choice, I make the wrong choice, and we'll live with it. I'm not going to do that again. I just did that to learn. And I think I've learned, but what the game is doing is making you make the right choice based on what you have. So sometimes accused, sometimes bad cop is going to get what you need. And you got to know based on what you had. In one case, we had evidence on the woman. In the other case, we didn't have any. Well, we had the gun. We had his gun. We had him lying about his identity and then running. I don't know. And then the game prompts you to shoot. Again, another decision I made. There was no reason to shoot him. That's just my own feeling, even though the game was saying shoot. And then later, a few seconds later, it gives you the option to tackle him, and then you could question him, get him. If I'd have shot him, it probably would have been a fail, right? So I'm guessing. I don't know because I didn't shoot at him. But anyway, so I'll walk it back saying it's really bad. It's not ideal. I mean, it should be a little more refined in how you can interrogate besides just good cop, bad cop, accused. But you have to know, you have to make the decision based on what you have. So it's not that bad once you learn. But I'm not going to do that going forward. I'm not going to redo it. If I pick the wrong thing, I pick the wrong thing. That's the way it's going to go. It's a blind playthrough, so we got to do that. Let me get my big head out here. I wanted to check statistics. Because I haven't looked at this at all. Story cases complete. 4 of 26. Oh, wow. Street crime, 0. Landmarks discovered, 0. Film reels collected, novel, all that, 0. We have 1 vehicle types driven, 1 of 95. Newspapers viewed, 1. Oh, man, 13. Did I miss other newspapers along the way? And that looks like another case that we have to solve with that psychiatrist who is up to no good. I just feel it in my gut. Game completion 8.1%. Current rank 2 of 20. Clue inspection. Total clues found 12. What is hours, minutes? 59 seconds. Time spent inspecting, 12 minutes, 59 seconds. I don't know what all that means. Max speed, 62 miles per hour. Unnecessarily. Full throttle time. I don't know how all that plays into anything. Florida bonus. Oh, and the fight. They taught me how. I mean, the first time I fought, I did well, but I forgot that you had to be holding L1 on that second one. I'm not going to lose any more fights. We hold L1 and we'll win those. Shots hit 7, shots missed 7, accuracy 50%, shots fired with shotgun 14. I fired 14 shots with the shotgun. Rifle 0. Active time 1 hour 40 minutes. Distance traveled on foot 1.14 miles. I don't know how all of this plays into stuff, but okay. That'll do it. We'll end the episode here. I love it. In spite of, the interrogation process, you really need to think before you make a decision there on which way to go. And that's fine. That's good. That's good. It's all right. I love it. I can see where there's not going to be a whole lot of people watching this because there's not a lot of action in it, not a lot of shooting, fighting, all that kind of stuff going on. I do appreciate everybody who does watch. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. And we will see you on the next one. We're going to go through this whole thing. And I can see, well, I won't say that right now. I'll just say thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate everybody who does watch this.